welcome back to Learn It or
Return It.
with
My name is Josie, and then
this is Mommy.
And then that's Mommy. And this game is for 2 players, and it's called Guess Who Clue.
It's one of the Hasbro game mashups. So it's going to be opened by Josie. So we'll show you the components. We'll just get everything out and then we'll show you. Let's do that.
Okay. I'll lift my characters up.
Okay, so the game comes with, we have our little rule sheet, front and back. And it also comes with 2 boards, all the cards. So these would be the detective notebooks. And they have, I'll just show you up close. My back row has 8 characters. So we have like Dr. Orchid, Mr. Green, we have Professor Plum, we have Colonel Mustard, and so on. The middle one, we have the kitchen, we have the living room, the library, and all those. And then the front one, we have revolver, the rope, we have the knife and the wrench, and so on. So there are 8 of each, and we keep this in secret. So it's very close to, of course, like Guess Who, but also with the mashup, as we mentioned, of Clue. So we have the 2 boards, and the one thing which, if you ever get this game, you'll notice that it has little peg holes right at the front here, 5 peg holes. It doesn't come with any little pegs, but I called Hasbro and they said that it was just a last minute change, that they decided not to use those. So what I did was, I have the game Battleship, so I took just actually grabbed a bunch of little pegs, little red and white ones, so that if, in case we want to play 5 games, then we can stick them in the peg holes, and just, to show that I won or that she won. And just will show you.
Here's a red one, and then here's a white one.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so just throw those in there.
There's a little little spots, and if you win, then it might go red,
just show.
White, red, white,
or
and then red.
Or I would just take the red for mine if I've won.
Or white, red. White, red, white, red,
okay.
White.
Alright. Anyway, we're not going to use these for this one, just because we're only showing a little bit of how to play. So the other components here, show ya. So it comes with, you get 8 character cards.
Yep.
All the characters here. Josie, I'll just set them right here. It comes with 8 location cards. So we have the billiard room, the library, and so on. So 8 of those. And it also comes with the 8 objects. So again, the wrench, the knife. There's also poison, and there's a lead pipe. So I have all those, 8 of them. So we're going to separate them by pile. And hold on there, girl. The other thing we have, there'll be these other cards. They are, there's certain cards that we were actually going to be putting in the main deck. Just an example of a couple of them. We have one that says, point to any piece of flip down evidence on your opponent's detective notebook. They must reveal that evidence to you. Okay. There's another one, it's draw 2 more cards. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Another one is like reveal a new piece of evidence to your opponent, and so on. So there's a bunch. Thank you. So what we're gonna do initially is that's not who it is, but thank you. I don't know what you're doing. Stop. No, you can stop. Thank you. So the first way that
Mommy
I just wanted to show.
This guy's in
Oh my gosh.
the
Josie!
pile.
So the initial setup when you first get the game is the little cards for the boards are not going to be in the board. So what we did is we changed them up. So we have, you know, the characters at the back of mine and the rooms and then the objects, and then we did it a different order for Josie's. Plus, kind of mixed them up so they wouldn't be in the exact same order in each row. Because you don't want to know, you know, when she flips something down, you're trying to guess what she has. You know, if she's already solved it, you know, you're just trying to narrow it down with what she has, what she's found, and what she's narrowed down, and figure out who's done it. So let's turn it around. This one's for her, and we'll just show you how we start this. Okay, so we first get a secret character card. This one's mine, and Josie has hers somewhere over there. Excuse me. So we're gonna put it in our little character slot.
Oh, and there's also Miss Peacock.
Did you just take Miss Peacock as your character?
No.
Okay.
My character's right here in its slot.
Okay. So what we're also gonna do now is we are going to mix up each of the piles of objects and rooms and the remaining characters, and we're going to take one from each and we're going to set them aside. Okay?
Mommy,
Yes.
I'm also flipping down the character that you were.
You shouldn't have seen what my character is, little one. Did you look at my character?
No.
So now you're going to take the remaining characters, the remaining objects, and the remaining rooms, and we're going to mix them in with the information cards that we're going to all combine into the evidence deck. Okay? We're going to shuffle all this up. Okay, so those are all shuffled. And now I'm going to look at my character, and I'm just going to show you. So I'll take you through it. So I will take my character and flip him down, because I already know that that's not in that pile. And she knows her character is not in the pile either. So that narrows down one character.
And I'm also a man.
You're not supposed to tell me.
My character's a man, but I'm not telling her which man.
No.
There's a lot of mans.
Men.
There's a guy without glasses. There's a pirate guy.
Pirate guy. It's Monsieur Brunette.
And he poisoned someone.
We don't know that he poisoned someone. So what we're doing, the object of the game, again, is to narrow down from what we find in this deck, plus what we... Just 1 second.
And there's a guy with a mustache.
Yeah. So we're trying to narrow down, again, with what we find in here. We're going to knock stuff down. Plus, at some point, we're going to see part of what our opponent has. And we're going to try to narrow down the character who's in there, the place it was, and the object of where they...
Is your guy the guy with the mustache?
I don't remember. Let me check. No. So he doesn't...
Is the guy with the pirate?
No, because it doesn't matter who I have. It matters who's in there. Okay, so just wait. So what you're trying to do... Let's just start, and then it'll hopefully make more sense as we play. So let's say I'm going to ask a question, and I'll say something like, is the person, let's see, does the person have an eye patch? And does yours have an eye patch, Josie?
No.
Okay, so no. So I'm going to lift this card, and whoopsies. So I'm going to take this card, this location, and I'm going to keep it secret, and I'm going to flip it down. And I'm going to put this card, don't forget. So we're going to put it face down as the discard pile because you don't want the other person to see it unless they get a card that says check the discard pile. Okay, so that's the first one. Your turn. What would you like to ask me?
Does your person have a mustache?
No. I feel like you just asked me this. You just asked me. Ah, don't show me. So we'll put that in the discard pile. Does this person have, let's see, a mustache?
My person?
Actually, does your person have a mustache?
No.
Yeah, so it doesn't really help me, but let's take from here. So this one, it says peek at the top 2 cards in the evidence deck. So that means I'm going to peek at these 2. I'm going to stick that in the discard. Ooh. So this is I'm not going to be able to take them, but you see who it isn't. So I will knock that one down, and then I'll stick that back at the top of the deck. Okay, and then it's Josie's turn.
Mommy, does your character have an eye patch?
No. What are you doing?
I asked you.
No, mine doesn't. But you're not trying to guess who mine is. You're trying to guess what's in there.
Oh.
Because my character didn't do it. It's whoever's over there that did it. That's tucked over, probably out of sight. Okay, so you can look at that. It says, reveal your character card to your opponent. So what's your character? So I know that that one didn't do it. Who is it? Mr. Green. So I'll knock Mr. Green down. And we're just going to keep going back and forth until it's narrowed down to, again, 1 character that's left. Or if you want to take a guess, you can guess. There's also a card that'll even say, yes.
Your turn.
Yes, but I'm trying to explain. So there's a card that will say that you can actually check one of the cards over here, the solution ones, and see if it'll help you narrow down who it is, or the room, or the object. So that's pretty much it. So you're just going to keep going back and forth, and then if you've incorrectly solved it, then you lose. But if you guess it right, you won. Anyway, what do you think, Josie? Do you like this game? Yeah. The thing I like about this is, the typical game of Clue is for 3 or more players, whereas this one, it's nice. It gives you the opportunity to play with 2. And Josie wants to reveal who done it. So it was Colonel Mustard with the knife in the dining room. But we weren't even close to that yet. So anyway, that was the game.
Who did he poison?
He poisoned, we don't know. Maybe that was him, Colonel Mustard. No, it was someone in the dining room with the knife. He was the guy who done it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope it makes sense to you, and hope you like our videos, and subscribe.
I hope you subscribe too.
Yeah. Alright, thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.